So today was a busy day. We started out by picking up my man cave from my father-in-law and mother-in-law's house. Some of the wood bashed into it, but she's in. New man cave. Probably from the start of these shelves, do a 2-foot workbench all the way down, then one along the back, and then probably do the same thing on the other side. 8 feet wide, I'll give about 4 feet in the middle. Line it all up with the tools and dig in this corner, that rolling tool cabinet can go. Just gotta get some electricity to it, like solar or something, would be cool. It ain't the biggest man cave, but it'll do for now. And it's free, so you obviously can't beat that either. That just leaves more money to set it up. Button up the wall. The reason we got this for free is it came from my father-in-law, and a tree fell on it. And of course, he bought a better one, a bigger one. So yeah, this wall needs to be fixed from the roof. Caving in a little bit up top here. And it pushed this out, so those screw holes are stripped out, which is fine. We could put different holes in. And then also this buckled a little bit, so maybe straighten that out, and it'll probably help with the walls too. That's really the only, I mean, there's gaps, but probably also from that. Back side here looks like it got a little melted, probably from one of the big fires he has. So that might be why that's that way. But like I said, it was free. It's raining outside, it's not in here. The doors also need some work, but that's mainly from transporting it here. We had some wooden rollers on the truck that busted loose when we were attempting to unload it, and they slid in to the door. Kind of forgot they were there. But we can get that fixed pretty easily. Then, just gotta work on lighting, but thinking either getting a solar electric generator. I do have a gas powered one in the meantime, but I don't really want to use that. But get a solar generator, electric generator, and hook it up to some solar panels, and I think we can have an off-grid workshop. Had to run to the auction and pick up a purchase and auto parts store to fix the brakes, which you've probably heard in some of the video. Now that we've gotten the shed, we're off to the next thing, another auction pickup. This one's local to us. Yes, that's my brake. That's a project for this afternoon. But it's raining right now. So we'll, once the weather clears up, get that fixed. But, yep, another auction purchase. This one's just right down the road from our house, so this one ain't so bad. This is overstock items, so most of it's all new. Returned items to Amazon.
That's not how you make juice.
Okay.
Why did he make these?
I don't know, bud.
I'm so frustrated.
You're so frustrated.
Yeah. We're at Mad Cheetah.
Yeah, we're at Mad Cheetah. All right, I will be back with our items. With our item.
Daddy, we never been.
I'll leave the car. All right, so. Yep, we are gonna go home.
And then I'm gonna go back to Papa's house.
So, not sure where this is gonna be used for just yet. It's either gonna go on my AR-15, which currently has a scope on it, or it'll go on my wife's AR-15, which she hasn't shot yet because there's no sights on it at all. So I guess it'll depend on what she feels more comfortable with. So these were cheap, kind of a cheap brand, flip-up sight, front and rear. It was $70 for the set, or $17, sorry, for the set. And if you've ever shopped these around and you know Magpul, you're probably familiar with those. But they, you know, they're like, I don't know, $60 per sight. So you got about $120 into the set. These are $17. Now, the front sight is definitely, or the rear sight is definitely adjustable for windage, which is nice. Front sight, probably a way to adjust for elevation. But surprisingly enough, for being some cheap brand, Fiachi, they're all metal. I almost expected they would have been plastic. So that's kind of a pleasant surprise. So pretty soon here we'll figure out which gun they're going to go on and get them mounted. I'll have to look them up and see what they cost originally, but I don't know off the top of my head. Probably, I don't know, honestly, what they do cost. But so far they seem to be pretty good, except for some reason I can't get this one to fold down again, but okay. So this.
Daddy, why did you buy this thing?
So yeah,
Next time don't
I don't
buy this
see, and I don't know again how this one will adjust, but I know a lot of times they come with a tool for adjusting the front height, post height. I don't see that for this, but that doesn't mean I need one. I don't honestly know how it goes, so yeah, we'll play around with it, see once, but didn't think for $17 that this was a bad buy. And actually it seems like it might have been a great buy, considering it's all metal construction. Maybe later today we can get those mounted, but I got a few projects. You heard the brakes, that's a little more pressing, but if it stays raining I might play with the guns and try to get that mounted. But I'll let my wife decide whether she'd rather have a scope on it or open sights. The scope is only a 3x9, but it's mounted to my 350 Legend, and plenty good. But so would open sights. They'd be plenty good for deer hunting as well, considering you're only looking at about a 200-yard range with that firearm anyways. And my wife is a 5.56, so she might prefer the scope, but we'll see once. We'll figure it out, but either way I thought it was a good buy, and I wasn't going to pass it up because I've been bidding on those for a long time, and usually they go for like 25, 30 bucks for different Chinese brands you've never heard of. So to get those for 17 I thought was pretty good. So I looked at that site on Amazon, and it looks like it retails for about $38. They have it on sale right now for $30. So I did alright. It wasn't the most spectacular deal, but I haven't had a chance to test it out yet. It's not on yet, but it seems well built, so I will put a link up on the video if anybody's interested in giving them a shot for themselves.